Hi fellow makeup fiends, I just wanted to make a quick video for you talking about hair, skincare and nail care, nearly forgot, during the winter months, because as it gets colder here in the UK I definitely reach for more creams and lotions to keep my skin nice and moisturised, because the cold weather does tend to cause dry skin, cracked skin, and it can become a little bit sore with the cold weather. And it's important to also think about looking after your nails, looking after your hair, and just generally taking really good care of yourself during the winter months. So I'm going to talk about some products that I find are really lovely during the winter period, and we're going to start with hands and nails. Hand cream is essential. I actually carry it in my work bag and I put it on every day. I particularly put it on in my finger areas here and down the side of my thumb there, and just generally across the back of the hand and down here in the wrist sort of area, just to keep all this these are the areas that are exposed during the colder weather. And also, if you're using your hands washing dishes, you're putting your hands into warm hot water, then out and drying them, and then it's cold, you do put yourself at risk of dried skin, chapped skin, soreness. So it's always good to have a cream to be able to nourish that. And if you're just constantly keeping good care of your hands, they just look a lot nicer as well. So I use this. I actually only just got this in a magazine. I got it free, and it's by L'Occitane. I love L'Occitane products. And this is it. This is the shea butter one. It's just in the silver and blue packaging. And I'll show you what it looks like. It's just hand cream, but I'll show you. So this is white, and it just absorbs very well into the skin. It's literally absorbed straight away, and then it's dry now. I don't even feel it. That's how fast it was. And it has a really lovely smell. Now, as I say, this is a freebie in a magazine, and it's a really good size, because with L'Occitane the products are amazing, and a tiny little bit does go a huge long way. I've just done the whole of the back of my hand with that tiny little bit. And that's the key thing with using moisturisers. You don't have to feel that you have to put loads on to get the moisture. With a lot of moisturisers, you actually just need a small amount, because you just need it to soak into the skin. You don't want to put so much on that it sits on top of the skin and doesn't soak in, because too much moisture is as bad as no moisture. So you definitely want to be careful that you're just using enough to soak in and not going overboard with it. But this is lovely. You can see I've used just about that much, really. Kind of squeeze that down. But I'm definitely going to repurchase this one, just because I feel like it has made a huge difference. Within a couple of days I could definitely feel my skin was a load. Sorry, I think I'm kind of disappearing now. I definitely feel like my skin is a lot smoother since I started to use this, and the smell of it is really nice, and it's just really creamy and soft and sinks in fast. So I definitely would repurchase it. The magazine is still out, but for the life of me I really can't remember what it was. It may have been Marie Claire or Cosmopolitan, I'm not really sure. But you can always check around on your shelves if you live in the UK. It came in 4 different sort of scents. But the shea butter was the one that I wanted, because I didn't really know the other ones, and L'Occitane does tend to have quite strong smelling products, so it's not the kind of thing where you could just pick up one and you might instantly like it, whereas some products, if they don't have too strong a smell, sometimes you can get away with that. This, they always have a strong distinctive smell, and they have a lot of interesting nice smells, but shea butter and milk are my favourite from them. But I'm definitely going to repurchase this full size once this one's gone, so that's pretty good. I recently got this as well, and this is the nail cuticle balm, and this is the rose one, and this is from Avon, and it's just this pink coloured jar, sort of cream. As you can see, I've been using it, but it's just a little bit of this goes such a long way as well. You won't be able to see it, it's just clear, and I just rub that in around the nail. So just rub that in quite nicely there, and that just takes care of just the area around the nail that can become very dry, and you can become susceptible to wicklows and just things like that, and they can be quite painful. So it's good to keep that area nicely moisturised as well, because sometimes you can forget about that when you rub it in all over your hands. You don't think about around your nail area necessarily. So I just rub that in, and it's got a really nice smell. It's not a hugely overpowering smell, just a nice soft gentle rose smell, so I love that. So that's for my hands. For my lips, I use a couple of different products. One of them isn't here, but we'll talk about it and you might even know what it looks like anyway. I use Vaseline, and I actually just use this at night time, so everybody knows what Vaseline looks like. Just this. It looks creamy coloured, but it's not. It's clear. And this is incredibly moisturising. I use this usually on a night time before I go to bed. Just put a nice layer of this on, and that just really helps if your lips are a little bit chapped and sore, or even if they're not, just to stop them from becoming that way. And then during the day I have a number of lip balms that I like. Nivea do amazing ones. This is the standard one. They come in lots of different colours and flavours. There's like a rose one, and there's lots of different ones. This is the milk and honey, and I love the smell of the milk and honey. This one has a yellow look to it, but obviously it's not yellow when you put it on, whereas there's a one that's rose and it just gives a kind of pearly pink to the lips. That's just the plain one. These are very nourishing and very moisturising, and this one's actually very nice under lipstick as well. So during the winter, if you would normally just put lipstick on, it's well worth investing the couple of pounds in one of these and just slicking that on before you put your lipstick on. It has no effect on whether the lipstick stays on or not, just as long as you put it on a minute or so before and let it kind of soak in. As again with the nail products, don't put a huge amount on, you don't need to, you just need a nice thin layer. Let that set for a little bit, then put your lipstick on top, and that'll nourish your lips. I also like some of these lip balms, lip smackers. These are available in Claire's Accessories but are cheaper in Primark. This is my favourite. Sorry, I have to sniff it. This is Easter Cake. These are just clear when they go on, and these are really nice just to keep in your handbag. And another one I love just for winter is the Avon Colour Trends, and this one is Hot Chocolate. And it's brown, but it's clear when you put it on. Oh, the smell of this one is amazing. I don't know if they do it anymore, but if they do, you should definitely check that one out. Right, moving on to skincare. I'm going to talk about the face first. I obviously really love the Yves Saint Laurent, or YSL, Hydra Feel. This is what it looks like, but it's quite an expensive product. That's it there. And it's just moisturiser. It's just white. As you can see, I'm halfway through this tub. I've actually had this since January, and that is how much is left. Not a huge amount, but there's some in the lid as well. I absolutely love this. I used to suffer from dry skin terribly, couldn't find anything that would really combat it till I used this. This has totally eliminated a lot of dryness I had on my forehead, some I had on my cheeks, and definitely around the nose area, and it's gone. It is an amazing product, and it is expensive, but for me it's been a massive investment, and I would definitely purchase it again. In fact, once this is gone, I'm definitely going straight out and buying another one, because I love it, and it's just, it actually feels like your skin is drinking it in. It just has that lovely feel, and it just absorbs straight away. You need the tiniest amount of this. I mean, I've had this since January, and I think it was January. Maybe a little bit after, but you know, I've been using this every day, twice a day. There's been the odd day where I've only done it once a day, but it has been used every day, so I think it's an amazing product. However, if you're looking for something more on the high street, then I would definitely recommend this one from Body Shop. This is Vitamin E. This is really nice. I would definitely check out for this when it comes on in offers. It's on in offers quite a lot. This retails for £9, but I actually got it for £4.50, and then I got my discount because I've got a I Love Body Shop card, and you get 10% off anything, even if it's in the sale. So this was £4.05. I love the smell of this. It's a pale pink colour. As you can see, I've used a bit of this. It's very, very soft, like the other one is actually. And when you rub that on, it sinks straight in. It's another one of those ones that just goes. It's amazing. But this is an incredible moisturiser. It is it's intensive, so you know, again, don't oversaturate your face in it. Small little dabs. I actually put my fingers in and use the middle three on both hands, tiny little dot on each finger, and then rub it in across the face. Then get a couple of dabs just to do the forehead and down the nose. But you don't need very much at all. It goes such a long way, and it's incredibly moisturising, so I'm really loving that. If you don't have time, or you forget and you're running around and you haven't got time to do that, another good product from Body Shop is the Vitamin E Face Mist. This is also very good for setting makeup, and I love it to do that, but my spray is a little bit heavy-handed, so I literally have to hold it like right up here somewhere, because it's like you just drown yourself in it. But it does have a nice fragrance, and it sets your makeup really well, but it's also a fantastic moisturiser. So if I'm on a night time, I've kind of forgotten, and then lying in bed and think, oh, I haven't moisturised, I might get up and give my face a quick spray with this, because you just, one little spray, just kind of work it in across your face, and it's really nice. So I would highly recommend that. Sticking with the Body Shop, I'm going to talk about body moisturisers, and I'm going to talk about the Body Shop body butters. Now there is a review on my channel of these. I actually have 6 of the big ones and 1 small one now, and I absolutely love these. This one's cocoa butter. Some of them are different consistencies. Some of them are a lot softer. This one's quite a hard one, as you can see. But I absolutely love the smell. It smells of cocoa and chocolate, obviously, because it's cocoa butter, but it's got that amazing lovely smell. And when you put it on your skin, you can smell it on you. When, you know, I always use it when I've been in the bath, so I've got warm skin, and the smell is just amazing. And the smell, it's not a hugely long lasting smell, I'm not going to lie to you about that. When I get up the next morning, if I was to sniff my skin, I can slightly smell it, but it's not a strong smell. So it's not hugely long lasting, but it has made a huge difference on my elbows and knees, and sometimes my shins have a little bit of dry skin, and I really think these cocoa butters are great. Some people feel they can be a bit sticky. I think if you put too much, they can be sticky, and at first when you do put them on, you can definitely feel them on your skin. They don't sink in straight away, but put it on, leave it a couple of minutes, and then they do sink in, and they don't leave a sticky residue for me. So yeah, I'm really impressed with these. Again, Body Shop do these on offers quite a lot. These retail for £12.50, but they do a lot of buy one get one half price, and they do a lot of them at half price. So I got this one, and this was only £6.25, and then I got my 10% off as well. So yeah, really impressed with that. Hair care as well. I've just done a little video on the L'Oreal Mythic Oil. Not going to talk a huge amount about that, but that is very good for tame and frizz, giving a nice sheen, and also adds some moisture in your hair when you need it during the winter months. The products that I really love and enjoy using, sometimes I forget to condition, or sometimes on a morning my hair is naturally curly, so what I tend to do is I just spray in a leave-in conditioner, and it kind of just pulls the curls up, and you know, just makes it a lot more tidier for the day. And I love Elvive Colour Protect, and this is the spray in leave-in conditioner, and I recently got this when it was on offer in Sainsbury's, and it has a nice smell, and it's just a pump action bottle of spray, obviously really nice. And obviously it's Colour Protect as well, because my hair is coloured, and I think this, it kind of has a lot going for it in a way, because it moisturises. It's got a UV filter, it protects your colour, and it's weightless. It is very light. You put it on and you don't feel like you've got any product in your hair, so that's a huge positive for that. I also have to use the colour ball. This is Revlon, I think. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Anyway, this is in 600. This is Fire Red. Yeah, it's Revlon. And that is it there. I use this once a week when I wash my hair, and I leave it on for a couple of minutes, and it just helps keep the colour intense, because red is very prone to fading. But this is really good. This is £11 a bottle, which seems a lot, but this will actually last me, using it once a week, around 3 months. So there's 3 months worth in there for £11, which is really good when you think about it. It's not even £4 a month. So, but what I tend to do with this is, I have this, which is another product I love. It's another one from the Colour Protect range from L'Oreal Elvive, and this is just, let's see the proper name. This is the Protecting Mask. And what I tend to do is, I'll show you the product, because it's actually like a pink colour. Obviously, because it's Colour Protect, it's got some red in there. And I've got an old tub that had the Tresemme conditioner in, and I'll take out a good couple of handfuls of this, pop that in the empty Tresemme tub, and then put about, I don't know, I think I use about 12 to 16 pumps of this, because I actually have really long and really thick hair, so I do need to use quite a lot. So put about 16 pumps of this into the mask, and then I just smooth it all over my hair, all the way to the roots, fringe everywhere, and then I wrap my hair up and I leave it in, for a good, I think, well, I don't know how much long this recommends actually, I don't really follow that. I'll leave it in for about 4 minutes. Right on here is, oh, they're all so small. This is 1 to 2 minutes, and I usually leave it on for about 3 to 4 minutes, because obviously you've got this in, and this is recommended to leave on for 3. And I just leave it in, and then I rinse it off, and that way I'm intensifying colour, and this actually is quite nicely conditioning on its own, but then I'm using an intensifying mask. I use this probably once a fortnight because I'm using, sorry, excuse me, hiccup nearly, other products I'm using in my hair, so I don't feel like I need to use an intensive mask every week, so once a fortnight is enough for that. And they were on offer in Sainsbury's. I don't know if they're still on, but it's worth checking out. What I also tend to do is protect the ends of my hair. Got 2 products I use for that. I've got the Toni and Guy one. The name of this is the Tiamat Serum. Do not probably be able to see that really very well, but this is in a pump action tube. It's quite nice packaging, just pink, white, clear. Has a nice smell. Just pump action bottle. 4 or 5 squeezes of that. Sometimes I'll put it through the whole of the hair. Usually I just use it on the ends. And this is what I use the next product for. I absolutely love this product, and it's not very expensive. It's the Advanced Techniques from Avon. This is the Daily Results Dry Ends Serum. And I probably need to get another one because there's not a lot in there. So that's what it looks like. This smells really nice, and this is pump action also. Yeah, it has a nice smell. Anyway, you just need, and put about 4 or 5 squirts of that into my palm, just small ones, not huge. And then I'll just literally just kind of put that in on the ends. So something like that. I don't know if you can see, it's running down my hand. And then just kind of just get the ends and rub it in. So just kind of pulling it through, because I do tend to get a little bit frizz towards the ends just because it's naturally curly, and I do have quite coarse hair. It's very healthy hair. I don't really have split ends, but just it is very thick and wiry. So yeah, that's it. So that's rubbed in. Doesn't leave any kind of greasy oil effect, it just feels really nice and moisturised, and it does give quite a nice shine. And then I would normally wash that off my hands, but I've just got a good old baby wipe here which does the job just as well. So those are my products that I use over the winter months, thinking about looking after my skin, my hair and my nails during the colder weather. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, please leave any comments or questions below. And thanks everybody subbing to me and supporting me. See you soon. Bye.